you will make back what field 2. Do you know
Why?
why?
Go on.
Field 7's the exact same size.
I know it is,
Yeah.
but that's also giving us. But I bet then we'll have the money to buy field 6, which is currently ready to plant. And then I have an idea. Alan is gonna flip when he gets back and sees what we have.
No shit.
I'm also now looking at field 36, which is only 220. It has potatoes on it, but no, come on, David, let's look at silly.
No. We haven't got.
Let's quit while we're ahead.
Let's quit while we're a spud.
But,
Yeah, because we do need the rice field though, because
trust me, I've got an idea.
yeah,
You'll
I
like
know. I'm just thinking because this field wall. I mean, I've got 5,430 litres, and I'm 33% full right now.
it.
This field's... I mean, if I get a full load off this, I'll be very surprised. Even though it's got full yield on it.
Yeah, well, I think it's like that thing. I think the way the game's been balanced, I think you get better yield off transplanted rice. But obviously, you have to use that really shitty machinery to do it.
I'm sorry, but to do that...
Yeah, on that scale, he's no.
On to do that on a... For example, on... You know... It was a laborious task doing just fucking fields that used to be the old rice pads.
Oh, I'm not saying we're going to do it. We're not. I'm just saying I think you did get a better yield.
Yeah, we probably did, but just imagine the size of field 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
I don't mean full field size here, guys. I just mean like, you know, you splitting a bit off, sort of thing. You imagine how long it would take to plant.
How long it take to harvest? Because you only got that little
Harvester.
harvester that you had to use. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'd be really glad you have to pay for the water when you flood them.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, yeah, right? And yeah, this is probably now proves case in point. Okay, we've got a little bit of hail damage or whatever. Or damage or flooding, depends, because we didn't flood, but I don't remember whether it was hail or flood damage. Non-flooded. Looks more like hail damage to me. This time. You know. Give me a guess, David, of how much you reckon I'm gonna have in here. Just off this field.
Wait a second. Probably not more than about 14,000 litres. Well, what have you got?
9,310.
Yeah.
So you kind of see my point now?
Oh no, I've never disagreed with you. I know what you mean.
But I wonder if it was because of the Massey as well. At the time, we were only using the Massey combine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said, one of the great things was that John Deere coming up on the used.
And like we obviously scaled up the harvester for a reason. But just now that field, because what we're doing on the scale we are producing stuff, the factory we're not producing enough for the factory to keep up.
Yeah, well, like I say, I'm going to work on that.
I know. You're busy doing
scheming.
Unless you want me to do the spuds.
I'm already on with it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
If you wanted to, if you've got, I mean, obviously there's replanting various fields. I'll tell you why to grab a thing and do start sweeping. But I think the replanting's probably more.
What'll happen if I get rid of the rice paddy off this field? What will it
It'll
do?
just leave it as like a brown, like dirt patch. You have to delete it in like the construction menu.
Is it that button?
Control and P.
Can't tell he plays this game a lot more than I do.
Well, it's funny, even some of the YouTubers don't seem to know that Control and P is a shortcut straight to the construction menu. You'll see them going to the shop first and then open it from there.
You mean like Daggerwin?
I wasn't going to name names, but yeah, I've seen him do it many times.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
Control
I know.
and P puts you straight into the construction menu.
But then somebody might point that out, and then he'll forget and not use it. I don't watch a lot of his videos.
I'm only really watching his Hutan series at the moment. I'm assuming you haven't watched Survive the Hunt yesterday, but you want to watch it yet?
No, it's on my list on my list
For the first time
tonight.
ever, you might be ahead of me on Fallout London because I've not watched that yet.
I have watched Fallout London.
I haven't because, like I said, we've been on early this morning. I didn't
Yep, nope.
stay up.
I watched Fallout London.
So for the first
Last night.
time, for the first time in a while, you're ahead of me on that one.
Yeah, I watched Fallout London last night. After watching all the Clarkson's Farm.
Well, see, normally I watch it in bed Sunday night before I go to bed. But because I was up at 5 AM instead of my usual 7,
Yeah. So yeah,
I was like,
I've watched that. I need to obviously watch Survive the Hunt because I keep forgetting it comes out
on the 1st.
on the 1st. So I'll get that watched tonight.
Right, so I've got your option, by the way. Once I finish this 7 and sold, I'm going to buy 6 as well. Then we own both these massive.
I'm kind of curious at how much it's going to Nels.
As you said, it's about the same size as the last one, so in theory you would think it would net us the same amount.
Depends on prices.
Or similar.
Well, it depends on prices because you did.
Oh, I was talking
sell
about literage, yeah.
Yeah, but you did sell a chunk. Well, you have to let me know how many liters there was because you said there was like you said there was about 500 odd 500 odd thousand.
596,000 wasn't there in the previous?
Yeah, because I said nearly 600,000. That's where you made your comment.
Yeah, I thought you were watching.
The long grain rice goes down to
Canning factory.
So I might take it down now.
You know, to quote the great Rockwell, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
So we'll see how much that.
You know, I'm on track for Silver Army. You see what I've done on the field. Now this field, it's like thinner but longer than field 2, so. I mean, I'm at 400,000 litres already.
Cheers. Okay. It's not bad.
It all helps.
I'm just gonna, I'll drop this down at the Canning Factory then. Come back and I've got sold that other rice paddy.
Yeah, I saw that. Which, like I said, that could be a good location for a sheep barn and possibly even a cow barn at a later date.
Yeah.
Nice and close to the farm.
And then
close to the bale storage and all that.
Yeah, and then I'll come back and re-drill one of the fields. I don't know what. Actually, no, shit, I stunned. Fuck, I need to bail.
Yeah, field 8-1.
I need to bail it.
Yeah, probably just about sell the bales immediately because I think we have loads of. When I look, we still have like 190 bales in storage.
Ooh. The fuck?
What? What's up?
There was nothing there. That's odd.
You just crashed into nothing.
Yeah. But the tractor and trailer went up like there was some there. That's...
In fact, you know, the price on potatoes is apparently currently rising. It's been rising since I saw the last lot.
Oh, okay. There's like there's like an invisible wall or barrier or something there that I've just hit and it did it again.
No idea when this game at times.
Odd. Because it was definitely down by the cannon factory.
Yeah, I can see where you're on the map.
Oh, the tin factory as it's known. Catton's Tin Factory since 1951. If I
Right, so this field is done.
bomb it. Right, so that field
We've got slightly less than the other field.
550,000.
583.
That's not much less. Though, is it? Really?
No, it's not much. I'm just saying it is less. So it's like
less,
what, 13,000 liters less.
but it's still gonna be in the range of possibly.
Probably about 40. I think you're right. I think it'll about pay for what the actual field cost us.
Oh, I think we'll get the money back on the field. I can see it.
Let's see if I can get past all these freaking traffic lights next to get to the sell point. Annoyingly, when it's not too full, you can actually fold this machine even though it's got stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it's just over that threshold, so it's got like the big auger screw that runs down the middle that's just high enough to clip the traffic lights.
Yeah.
If it had a little bit less in, I'd be able to
Today.
drop that and you'd be fine. And I've got like these pipes sticking out.
So no freeway for David. No, like taking it up onto the freeway for David.
No, because the Grain Harbour elevator is literally like the other side of the town.
Alright, so there is a so there's a turn off that says Hutan Pantai Temple.
So I've got to go around that one. I've then got to do this so you can go around that one.
To be honest, I just wish you'd get rid of the fog.
I'll make it toggleable.
Yeah, because
Go for my. I said this about a lot of things, but it's true. A lot of this game could be a toggle option.
Yeah.
If you want it, fantastic. If you don't, that's cool. Just turn it off and crack on with your day.
Because I'm kind of done with it with this map because it's.
No, I'm not seeing a lot of it today. Whether it's just.
No, I'm not. I'm not today, but I'm just saying when it does appear, it's just like.
It can be really irritating.
Yeah, there's too much of it. There is.
Right, so we need 477,000. That would mean we've literally broken even.
Yeah. Done. Yep.
Not quite. No, I said we'd need to make 477,000. I meant. So we've not. I'd say it's cost us like 100k for that field. But we have the field.
I don't. Yeah, we didn't make as much money on that because of the price of the potatoes as well, but we have the field.
That's what I'm saying. That's I'm not disappointed with it at all.
You know what I mean? Where's the baler?
So that's field 6. The baler is down the side. Wait a second.
Is it a black?
Yeah, it's camouflaged.
Lizard.
It's this.
Alright, okay.
It's camouflage paint.
Okay. But yeah, no, that's, you know what I mean, that's not.
Yeah.
This has already got straw on.
Well, it's alright. It'll either convert it or it'll spit a straw bale out and then... Oh, yes, you're doing straw anyway, aren't you?
Pass. This is... Where's this baler come from? Mr. David.
It's part of the Colossus pack.
Ah. I did wonder. Just because of the header on, the thing on it. Yeah, I am doing straw. No, I did wonder. Because I'm guessing then with this, you wouldn't have to re-windrow. No?
No, it's got like a 10-meter pickup on it.
That's what I mean. You wouldn't technically have to windrow with it then, would you?
No, that did that deliberately. That was one of the things that I thought would make life a little bit easier for us.
I didn't realise. I knew there was the
Colossus pack now has a lot of great stuff in it, and that
yeah,
is
but
one of...
I knew there was the spready doodah. The thing that we've got. I knew there was that. Does that mean, because I mean technically you don't actually have to run right on top of the bale, on top of the swap. Do you? With it. Why have you gone?
No, as long as...
That's weird.
Now then, is that
You
maybe
seem
over the top?
delayed.
No, sorry, it's because I'm thinking...
Concentrating. Oh, I smell the burn.
I think I was trying to make a pad it up slightly too big for the game then, other the game liked it. The other option is, once you've... Can you actually... Oh no, I think you'd have to sell one of the plants. I was going to say, do we just turn that bit your one and make that one giant paddy there?
What? 9? 8?
Sometimes I was thinking about actually, no, I've got no idea.
Because... Oh, question. Do we have a pickup? Oh, we do have a pickup, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
No, I mean for bales. Square bales.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we
trailer.
do. We have...
We have that trailer, don't we? The auto load.
Yeah. Indeed we do.
The problem is, though, we say Alan's going to flip when he gets back, but... Would have said it's kind of his problem for being away, but it's not his problem, but... Still. We've actually managed to...
Progress a long way.
Oh.
You know, it's not a long space of time, really.
Yeah, it's because we know what we're doing. No, we know what we're doing. We've got the plan. There's a plan, and we're...
Yeah. I mean, I'm formulating a little bit on exactly how I do this, because the 2 or 3 options is working out the exact best way of doing it.
In other words, he's trying to engage his neural processor, and the hamster's not waking up.
Oh no, it's awake, fine.
It's not running.
Oh, I apologise for this, but it needs it.
What was
Service on the John Deere.
the tractor or the combine?
The tractor.
Ow.
It was right down in the red.
Yeah. That's 20, what was that, 27 grand?
Yep.
$21,000 new vehicles?
For a lizard subsoil, I can't believe actually we didn't already have one.
No, we talked about them, but
I thought we would have already had one by now, but we didn't. So
no, we didn't because I don't know if we're bothered. Which didn't get answered.
you mean
Not answered. Dickhead.
what?
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't. No. I think it was because of the scale. I think we.
I've got one now, and it's the 12-meter working width one.
Yeah.
So it's really bloody good.
Yeah. Because I remember the ones we used to get were really.
But it was 6,
They were not good.
which was still. The
It was
thing I'm
all-
going to say, they act as a plough and the square with the back of the tractor. I always love that.
Yeah, I know. It was
Because
all.
I cannot fathom regular ploughs. I'm just not that good.
Neither can Jeremy Clarkson.
But it didn't help at all. That plough he got must have needed like millions of horsepower to run. A plough that big needs a lot of power. I think even his 340 would have struggled.
Which one?
Because he was trying it on, well, he tried it on the old.
Didn't work.
Well, I mean, they tried it on the new one.
Yeah.
Now, I would have thought even the new one, I would have thought that plough would have been very much on the edge of what it could do.
It worked.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, ploughs take a lot of horsepower.
Yeah, but the problem is he
Because
did.
you're trying to rip them through the ground.
Yeah, but the problem was he did it without saying anything to Caleb, and that was the issue. He just went and did it. He probably didn't realise that it needed a decent a reasonable sized plough to match
You need a decent tractor to sort of run with it.
tractor. You needed to sort of match your plough and your tractor together. And yeah, I just never. It's Clarkson, but I just didn't quite understand his thinking behind the Lambos.
Because the Lambos, it's just no other reason because the Lambos, isn't it?
I know, but I just never understood his reasoning behind them, because the amount he paid for both them tractors, and they were shit. You know what I mean? They were not good tractors. And for the price that he probably paid, he could have had decent working machinery that probably would have.
Right, a new rice paddy has been created.
For that, what, 15 grand?
Yeah.
Really? That's
Yep.
less than I expected. I honestly expected a bit more.
Well, I might just do it. That's just a.
If I've been honest, I was.
Tidying up the edges a little bit.
How do I? No, it's not that, is it? Stack layer.
You've got the wrong trailer by the sounds of it.
Methinks I picked up the orange, didn't I?
No, you want the one we need for that is the one that's got the arms sticking out of it.
I'm sticking out of it.
Yeah, it's an auto load, but it's like a realistic auto load.
Green?
No, I believe it's red, but it's. Or is it the green one? No, I just thought it was the red one we're using in this series.
Not the one that's attached. Not the one that was attached to the Valtra.
No, no, no.
Well, where the fuck's the other trailer at then? Oh, there it is. Red one. Got it, got it, got it. Where I left.
It's an Anderson group one, isn't it?
Got it, got it, got it. No. I don't know. I can't remember. You got it. It's a red one.
Yeah, but I think we have two red ones. I don't want you to end up getting.
No, you don't. You have an orange one. The orange one's the pallet one. It's this one. Yeah, no, this is the Tech Magri, or whatever the
Is
hell
it
it's
that
called.
one?
The trans truck one. The red one. This one.
Do we not still have the other one?
We don't have the green one anymore.
Must be that one. So yeah, at one point I'm sure we had the Anderson one, the one with the.
No, because that was a round bailer collector.
You're correct. It was. You are correct. I don't say that often, but you are correct.
Engage. Smug mode. Smug mode. Engage. Yeah, no, that was. Anyway, jokes aside, no, that was the round bale collector that we had. Was the Anderson.
Right.
Because then you got that orange one for pallets, and then this one, the Tech trans truck Tech Magri one, became the new sort of bale one, but it can do pallets and bales. This one,
Right.
I think, because it's got both of the operating things on this one. Because you remember you telling me last time about it has both the operating modes on it. Because it has the standard.
Right. There is now 2 paddy fields done. I do apologise that they are not the absolute straightest in the world, but I'll be honest with you, it's bloody difficult at that kind of range.
2?
Yeah, I created 2 paddy fields.
Ooh, right. So that one down the side of 2.
Yep.
And the one between 7 and
Across the top of 6 and 7. Looking quite a bit bigger.
Yeah. And that might go nicely along with the bottom of 8. Is it 8? Bottom of 8? No? Fuck's sake. Which one is the paddy field?
Bottom of 8, yeah.
Yeah, bottom of 8. You think I'm... God, how long have we been doing this and I still don't know the fucking farm layout?
I actually don't know whether to redo that one because I just don't like how it ends up with like a bell curve in the middle of it.
Fuck me.
What's up?
I don't know what it is at the moment. Just seem to get FPS drops and I can't figure out why. It's not reshade. Even though reshade got updated, it's not reshade that's causing it. And I don't understand why. My game should not be chunking. Unless you're doing a bit of construction. You doing some construction?
I am doing a little bit of construction, but it's still not making that big a difference.
No, it shouldn't make that big a difference. It's calmed it down now. Thing is, it could even be the water effect. Because it does that whole thing where it doesn't load the entire paddy field. It could be the water.
Yeah.
As stupid as that sounds, it's... I mean, I don't expect to get a lot of bales off this field. If you were doing...
There we are. That's looking a lot straighter.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why I got a bit of lag then.
That is a lot straighter than the other ones.
Do you want Do you want to set an AI off drilling something?
I've currently got one AI ripping a couple of fields
Okay.
for.
Right, so we've got 14 bales. Do you want them sold or do you want them stored?
I honestly feel like we can probably just sell them because we have something like 90 of them in stock right now.
Okay. You know what I miss? The screens. I miss the screens. And the animal dealer is there. Okay.
Okay, yeah, the game hasn't yet understood that I've. Or do I bet it's. I need to create a border between them. I bet it's not. That's why it's not picking it up.
Picking what up?
Well, you're still trying to include the paddy field as part of the.
Yeah, what you did on the field, even though you put the paddy field where you did it, you had a distinct border.
Yeah, I did. I need
And
to do that again.
looking at the other paddy fields, they had
Hmm. Don't worry, it's easy enough to do.
borders. I mean, it's a bit of a bugger, you know. You were waiting for them. Funny because you were waiting for them fucking contracts, and you. What other contract were you waiting for?
Just any browsers. I was hoping for. I actually don't mind me really owning the field instead, which isn't a bad thing.
Exactly.
But there we are. It's now picked it up as the shape I've done it. So yes, I need to put a.
What's that?
What's what?
It's not very big. Ah, that's. There's a harvesting contract, but it's not. It's only worth £3,000. It's not worth a lot. The contracts are shit in price.
Yeah.
The Deadwood contract is still there. It's not fixed itself. I just.
But I think if you notice now, you won't do anything until that timer hits 0.
No. And there are new contracts appeared, but I just. Not being funny giants. The AI
Well, I
wasn't.
mean,
The AI wasn't needed.
no. And at this moment, we don't know if they've actually fixed even like the crossplay bug and shit.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. Because we haven't had Alan around to test that. Unfortunately.
What is he? He's still gone back. Why have you got back into there? You were told not to go into there, you absolute klepto.
What? What are you on about?
The AI had set it off trying to do the ripping again, and he'd driven into the paddy field. Luckily, because I don't have it set to allow it to create fields, it hadn't like destroyed anything.
What, even with a border in place?
Yeah.
Did you redo it?
I've done the. I've.
You might have to.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got ideas on that. But there we are. The bales have like paid for like one of these paddy fields. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
But once we get these two planted, that's gonna be. They're gonna give us a massive boost in the amount of.
Rice.
Yeah.
Just need to remember to keep on top of them.
Yeah.
Water-wise.
Alright.
It'd be good. The thing is, I'd like, you know, signs that we could put little to-do lists, you know, or little reminders, like, you know, 1, don't forget to feed the chickens. 2, don't forget to flood the paddy fields.
We're going to say walk the paddy fields then for a second.
Water. I was going to
So I'm
say.
going to say you're going to walk the paddy fields.
No, I was going to say water, but then I said flood instead. And, you know what I mean? Just little things like that where you can set yourself a little bit of a reminder.
Yeah.
Would be...
Rather useful.
Yeah. Would be very helpful. And... this is not going to take much. It took more than 4 to travel this before. Taking a lot more than I thought.
What are you doing? Filling some of the greenhouses?
No, I need to do that. No, I was just filling the cement factory. Oh.
Alright. Yeah, the people actually use these stones at a pretty good rate.
Well, basically this thing's back down, this trailer's back down to like 12%.
Don't know why that conveyor belt is turning itself off, it's annoying.
Which one?
The red one, you have to get into it, start it, and then hit B to activate it.
Well, it is activated.
Oh, you know, about 4 times I've been over there and it's not been running. I've turn it back on again.
Yeah, it's the black one that stopped running. The connection one you had onto it, that had stopped.
Right. Well, I think that's how it's all. I think there's almost now slightly too much.
Oh, there's a lot, too many stones.
Yeah, and I think that's causing it some difficulties.
Oh yeah, but why the fuck's that part in the grass? But yeah.
Why is what parked on the grass?
Forklift.
I think we're just getting it out of the way.
And yeah, no, it's just. Alright, better top the greenhouses up. It's just. It acts like the iron mine
We
did.
need more seeds again, don't we?
Do we?
I can't see any. I think it's all fertilizer down here.
Big bags, aren't they?
No, they look like they're fertilizer, I think. Yeah, they're all. I think they're all fertilizer.
Yeah, all that is fertilizer. Fuck.
I'll go and buy some more seed bags, don't worry. I think we're going to need quite a bit because we've now got some rather large fields to deal with.
Well, do you want me to bring the pallet trailer up and we'll
Can do if you want.
buy a crap ton? Or do you want me to fill the greenhouse up first?
Do the greenhouses first, because all those goods are going to set this guy off doing one of the long grain rice paddies.
Okay, well that really that hardly took anything. Yeah.
When we said a crap ton, I have both literally a crap ton.
Where's the fill point on this? Is this all the greenhouses we've got?
Yeah.
Okay, and then mushrooms, they need filling up.
Probably.
Where's the fill point? Oh, we've got some mushies here.
The fill point is round the back. Not the roadside, the other side.
Oh yeah, there. Got it. I didn't really need much, but I did need more. Okay. And the thing is though, we kind of know we just get on with things. It's fine. Like we have been doing. I mean,
Yeah.
holy fuck. I mean, we're just literally,
Yeah.
not pardon the pun, but ploughing through jobs that we need to.
Yeah.
Did you just?
Teleported through, yeah, because I was switching between vehicles and just checking that it was doing what I wanted it to do.
How are the chickens food-wise, by the way? That's one thing I haven't done. I haven't given the chickens food.
3/4 in both of them, pretty much.
Seems odd not having the paddy field there anymore, but
I say it's a good. Say we can use that land. In fact, I'll. What I just do while I'm thinking about it? Well, this will make you happy.
depends what you get. I don't plan. Don't think we should plan. We might not plan buying any yet.
Oh no, we don't need to buy any.
Okay.
Just that's the thing. We don't need to buy right this second. But we've got the enclosure, then we're at least
Yeah.
in a position where when we want to, it's just a simple.
Hmm.
Okay, we're going to put together a cow barn as well right now, so I'll have to wait till a future endeavour.
It's fine. There we go. Alright. Seeds are picked up.
As you saw, I got plenty.
I expected more from you, to be honest.
Nah, I didn't want to totally overface you.
There's 23,006 litres here.
There was a little bit more, but
I know
obviously
you've had to top up
the one that we already had, so.
Yeah. I understand why there was as many as there was, you know what I mean?
But one of them things is not. Luckily on this game, things don't go off. It makes me laugh how like I'm doing it on my single player where I'm like I'm storing items. I've like got chicken food and I've got enough chicken food to last like a 2.5 years.
About right.
Obviously in real life you'd never get go off, but
yeah, you wouldn't. It's like the seeds.
well the thing is with real life you wouldn't just be buying seeds, you'd be buying specific seeds for whatever plants you were.
Yeah.
So one thing actually I would like to have in this game is a seed calculator. Because in real life, farmers must be able to work out roughly how many seeds they're going to need.
Unsure, because it's like, well, I don't know, because it's like when they... You notice when she did the sowing, did you see how much she put in? Was it like 4k seeds, something like that?
Yeah, but like I said, farmers aren't going out there just buying a random number of bags and hoping it's enough. There's got to be an official, a very, very rough estimate. You've got to be able to sort of figure out, right, I should need this many seeds for doing the land I have.
No, I mean, just in, like, in what she had. In the sprayer. Drill.
Right, so the Massey is now planting long grain rice in one of the paddies. I don't think I've gone too big. I think I probably could have gone bigger if I'd wanted to, but I think that's a good starting point. We can always do a bit more if we want to.
That didn't go according to plan.
What have you managed to do?
Well, I managed to bring all the seeds back
Yeah.
over, but obviously when unloading it unloaded as the layer, and well, we kind of have a line of seed over area that we need to drive in. There was a Far Cry 5 joke here somewhere, but I just couldn't quite get to it.
God, how you managed to make it.
We've got a thing. There's, you know, Faith seed, Joseph seed.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was Far Cry 5 joke there, and completely missed it. I didn't make much of that. Fucking hell. There was bloody pallets there.
Keyword there being was. You notice how the pallets jiggle slightly on the auto load?
Yeah.
I think that it was a warning thing when I got it on servers. It was classed as like, it works but at your own risk sort of thing.
At this point, we've not
Touch wood.
I'm on the desk. Had.
Hang on a second.
He's going to try and get closer.
No, off the top of my head, I forget just how much range you get. So it's a case of doing that first to judge it.
Yeah, touch my desk. We haven't had issues with it at this point. But it's just little things like this that...
No, it's too close.
Little things like this that make it a lot easier.
Oh, certainly.
Good enough.
That's like a good. What do you mean good enough? I think that's bloody brilliant.
Oh, really? Yeah, you just... It's fine. Alright. Come show... let me... Where the fuck has he gone now? I kind of wanted him to show me the new fields.
Well, teleport to the Massey Ferguson.
Yeah.
I'll give you one of them.
That's the John Deere. It's ripping.
Yeah, well, that's ripping part.
Why is he ripping really randomly?
It's the way the AI does it at times. It generally sorts itself out by the end, but it does sometimes do things like that.
Yeah, but he's missed a massive triangle there.
Yeah, we'll probably go back and do it towards the end for some reason.
Right, I'm in the massive... Oh, shit. Sorry, get out of the way.
Yes, this is the first big paddy field.
Nice.
If you go into the map and go into growth, I think you can see them a little bit easier in that, because they come up as blue until that's the one he's currently planting.
Yeah.
I've tried to make them as square as possible, but like I say, when you're dealing in such a large range, it's difficult.
What the fuck's he doing now?
It's the way he does it, just don't worry about it.
Why
Let him do it.
Why has he missed all that ploughed? According to that, the fucking thing's ploughed there.
What do you mean? I think that line must be under what I've painted over.
Ah, right, okay.
I think, looking at it.
Have you bordered 1 and 2? No? Or is that what you've cut together?
That's so. I've started cutting that, and then I've moved on to the other one while I let this one plant. So
Yeah, so he's basically ploughing this field.
yeah, I'm ploughing it into one.
I mean 7.
Growth state.
7,
6
6.
and 7. Once it's all ploughed as one, it'll find it a lot easier to do.
Yeah, and then the other paddy fields, the bottom. Yeah. I mean,
And we've
some fucking progress here. We've got 8.
8, 9. We own a
Bottom of,
lot of land
bottom
now.
of 8.
Bottom of 8,
4.
side of 2, and top of 6 and 7.
Yeah. I
So let's
mean,
see how all that does. Whether that gives us a lot more, I don't know, but
in
we
theory,
can only
we're
try it.
hoping.
And we have the sheep barn, which is capable of holding. I did customize. Capable of holding 85 sheep.
That's good enough. Some wool, extra product to sell.
So that's a good start.
Problem is, do we have a spinner on this map? That's
I
why I
think
was.
there is not.
I don't.
Sugar mill, oil mill, carpentry, bakery. Maybe not.
That's why I was kind of going down
But there's
that.
other things we can sort of add things. We can always add something like that if we really want to.
Yeah, I know.
Sawmill. Yeah, I don't think there is actually one as default.
Well, I was going to do a quick run, but I'm not going to do a quick pallet run now. That'll be next time.
Yeah.
So I'll just park that and leave that
No,
there.
there is a spinner because it's
Is
a
there?
sell point. Where is it? Oh yeah, it says in the city.
Oh, right, okay.
The Port Textile Company.
Alright, so there is a spinner. That's handy then.
180 grand to purchase if we decide to go down that road.
I mean, that's something we can think about, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Because, I mean, right now we need to...
Focus on what we're doing. It needs to be working.
Yeah, we need to not really go too wayward, because we need to just get
Yeah. Agreed.
both the rice fields planted, get whatever planted on 7 and 6.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And the top half of 8. Unless I leave 8, wait until the bottom part's been harvested and make that 1. No, I don't know. We'll put something else for now.
To be honest, because you've got that...
Because of the 2 we've got now, we'll see how that does first before we try.
Because you've got that other paddy field there as well. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, no. Anyways, guys, we're rambling. So yeah, we're gonna end this one here. So obviously, thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to David for joining.
Pleasure as always.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and we shall see you for the next one. So until then,
Later, folks.
goodbye for now.